All right, welcome to episode fucking 2.
Episode 2.
Episode 2. Episode 2 of... Oh, shit. We have a name, Brandino.
Weebcast.
Weebcast. Episode 2 of Weebcast, baby.
They already knew that, though.
Yeah, well, yeah, they do know, because we've been titling it Weebcast, but...
Yeah. But now we can say it.
Yeah, now we know. Yeah, it's Weebcast.
And we can reference
Come on, Weebcast. I am the fucking kid Wittee.
And I am Hugrazy. Sorry, I was just totally I thought you were going to introduce me.
No, I was, but then I did like a pause. I was like, I'll let him do it.
No, that's fine.
And
that's fine. Working out the bugs.
That's Hugrazy, man. Across the table from me.
I'm Hugrazy. And I'm Brandon.
Otherwise known by Brandon. Yeah, and I'm fucking Stevie, whatever. You know, I might call him Dino. I don't know. It doesn't matter. There's two of us, so it doesn't... You'll know.
You'll know.
I mean, if I added another guy, then it might get confusing, but it's just us.
Yeah. Hopefully you won't get confused.
Yeah, at some point...
It's 2.
We might add another guy. You never know. Yeah. We might add... Possibilities are endless. So fucking... I don't even know what to dive into today.
Yeah, what are we going to dive into today? Because that's what the podcast is about.
That's the toughest thing, diving in.
Yeah.
So, you know, I had Fire Emblem on my mind. and as we said before we started, we don't really got much to say about Fire Emblem, but I feel like because it's on my mind, I feel like we might as well just dive in, you know?
Okay, yeah, no problem.
So, fucking Brandino, what do you think?
What do you think about Fire Emblem as a whole?
Which one are you going to buy?
I don't know.
The purple one or the red one, man?
No, the new Fire Emblem. I don't know.
I feel like such a schmuck because I forget the names of them.
Oh, well, guess what? I don't.
Oh.
Because I'm a fan.
So what's the red one called?
The Fire Emblem Birthright.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, and then there's Fire Emblem Conquest.
Oh, okay.
So what? So the news is that Birthright is for wusses. No.
Hey, yo, fuck you, man.
Like
I'm going
Steve.
Birthright.
Like Steve.
Because it was my birthright.
It's my birthright.
I'm going Birthright, though.
Can we please... Okay, now there's this one scene in Tales of Xillia where, this guy's just going, it's my birthright. We have to have, a video of that really fast.
Birthright. No,
okay. That's going to be there.
Yeah, that's going to be on the screen. Look out for that.
But anyway, yeah. What I've heard is that in Fire Emblem Conquest, which is the... apparently it's slightly harder, because... Apparently...
Oh.
Yeah, because apparently there's more objectives to do and stuff like that. So...
The reason I want to go Birthright is I like the character designs in Birthright a little better.
Yeah.
I feel like they're going to do the twist, because Conquest, they look like the evil guys, but I feel like Birthright is going to be the sketchier path.
I don't know. I feel like both sides are going to be pretty... I don't know. They're gonna have their demons.
I was kind of waiting for them though, to pull that on us, Conquest is the more
we're evil.
The more just looking men, yeah. Because they look really evil, but I feel like they'll have a better. I feel like they'll have a better cause, colors. You know.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
We'll find
but at the
out.
same time, it's the Birthright guys. They look like freedom fighters. You know, that's the vibe I get when I see them. Yeah, exactly. And Conquest looks like this oppressive government.
Yeah, well, I feel like it's going to be written good, from what I can tell, because I don't feel like it's going to be a generic, haha, we're evil, you can tell by our black and purple colors, we do evil things
I feel
because
like you said, everyone's going to have, an evil sort of side to them, in a sense.
Well, that's the thing, that's what Fire Emblem does great, because I've only played Radiant Dawn, but, that's the one thing Fire Emblem does great, is because it has so many different characters, but, everybody's got their own motives and stuff like that. No one's just sitting there being oh, I'm the evil guy because I felt like it. Mm-hmm. No one feels like they're a placeholder villain or a placeholder character. Everybody's got their own goals.
I feel you.
So and it's just really interesting because with the two versions of the game, because it's just going to be about what kind of people you interact with in the game on both sides. So I think you'll be able to relate with them regardless of which one you pick. I have no input because I've only played 10 hours of fucking... Yeah, Steve's only played 10 hours of Awakening. Yeah. And he hates Lucina.
Lucina's a punk.
Lucina's
a fucking punk.
I haven't even played...
I need to finish it to fully get my opinion on Lucina, but Lucina's a punk.
I haven't played Fire Emblem Awakening. I will soon. At some point.
Yeah, but, you should. Soonish.
Lucina's in Smash Bros. though, so how
I don't like Lucina in Smash either, her playstyle. I'd rather play Marth.
Yeah, well, she's a clone.
And I'd rather play Roy.
She's a clone.
You know? Roy, almost feels to me better Lucina.
I guess.
Because he's sort of he has the similar vibe, the closer you are to his sword.
Yeah. Well, Lucina was a straight out we're just gonna throw in Sakura.
Well, he just did it throw in another character. In his head, it was a generous thing.
Yeah.
And then everyone was what the fuck?
Yeah, it's funny that everybody's just like, man, you could have put somebody else in that slot. Like, people gotta realize that, like, Lucina's just straight out.
Yeah,
like,
there was gonna be no one else there.
Yeah,
like, that was him being a nice guy.
Like, almost every single one of Lucina's animations is just Morph's animations. So, like, there was no work put into that.
It's cool, though, because it
like
worked
an extra thing.
on, like, a story sense, because Lucina's a little punk.
Yeah.
And, like, his copy and Mars swag at all times.
Yeah, exactly.
Because she's a punk bitch. Fucking Lucina.
You Lucina hater.
No, I'm kidding. I'm alright with Lucina.
Yeah.
I'm just messing. I've almost just taken it and like accepted it because
I feel like you're gonna play.
It's almost become like an inside joke between us.
I feel like you're gonna play it and be like, I love Lucina.
No, I feel like I'll be fine with Lucina when I feel. That's why I was saying like I'm just kidding now at this point. Like I've taken it. No, just because like when you play Smash, she has all these really cocky like asshole quotes, and that's why I was like I hate Lucina because she's just fucking a dick. Just from her Smash quotes. Like, I've barely played any of the actual game that she's from. I just don't like her from Smash. But, like, I thought about, like, didn't, like, Sakurai say, like, that the fan base was, like, a bunch of babies or something like that?
I don't know. I don't know what he said. That was basically around the lines of what he said at some point.
I thought that was funny, though. That's what they love about Japanese game developers. They just get real on their Twitter. Like, what was that thing that Kami said? I forget. What's his name? The guy who directed Bayonetta. Hideki Kami.
Yeah, he's said some things on Twitter.
Yeah. If you ever go to his fucking Twitter, it's hilarious. The shit he says. There's just no filter on that man. He says what he feels when he feels it. But it's funny because he does it almost in like a semi-professional way. Where it's like, like he doesn't feel fish it.
You can tell that like he's not straight out like just flaming behind the keyboard, but he's just being this.
Yeah, well, he's being bastard. A very like cynical sort of like he's being facetious.
Yeah.
I love that guy. Yeah. No, he's earned the right to be like that though because he consistently drops fire games and nobody plays them.
The thing that irked me, like we're talking about fan bases getting angry for no reason. The whole
Bayonetta 2 fan.
Yeah, the Bayonetta 2 being on the Wii U. Like I don't know if if people are aware. Me. Like I know it's been years, but like people still got to be aware that. Bayonetta 2 would not have existed.
Bayonetta 2 would not be happening without Nintendo.
I know it's been said so many times.
Basically, what he's referencing though is like when Nintendo brought out Bayonetta 2, everybody got like mad at Nintendo for keeping it exclusively Nintendo.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, they should be mad at Sega for not giving them the money again to produce it.
Yeah.
So you got to realize that like obviously they're gonna make it exclusive because they need people to buy the Wii U.
Yeah, and people got
and
mad
they paid
Nintendo.
The money for it to exist. You should be mad at everyone else.
No, people got mad at Nintendo, and then people even moved on to get mad at Platinum Games, saying, "Yo, making you shit. Like, I don't want to buy a Wii U for Bayonetta 2." Like, it would not have existed.
And the great thing too, also,
and guess what? I haven't played the
due to the nature of Nintendo, is the game probably would have been better.
Yeah,
with Nintendo's funding, like it's probably a way better game than it would have been if Sega supervised it. Because I played the first one, and I played at least half of the second one. I have reasons for stopping. My hand's all fucked up, but like it's way better than the first game.
Yeah,
and I don't know if it's like we're fixing what we've learned. Like I feel like that plays to a degree, but I feel like also just Nintendo's just so good to like their producers. Like they don't fuck with you. Like they accept that it's your game. Like they take it feels like when Nintendo publishes a game, they see a company that they see potential in.
Yeah, like I see a lot of things
like with Monolith Soft,
Nintendo. Right? Yeah, especially Monolith Soft. If we want to talk about Monolith Soft,
like if you don't know, Xenoblade Chronicles.
Yeah, here's the thing. I haven't even played Xenoblade Chronicles.
Good game.
Steve has. Okay, but like even from looking at it, and even from telling from the critical acclaim. But like that's the thing though. Like it's just. There's a lot of people under Nintendo's veil. But the thing people got to realize is that Nintendo's like this massive company. Like I know we like to see them as this one big entity, but like there's like so many different groups under that name.
Well, it's like when you think about like when you think
there's intelligent systems for Fire Emblem, and then
like you have all these IPs, right? That are like, and it's like that's made by Nintendo, but there's so many different teams. Like you have the Mario team, you have the Zelda team, and like you said, you have like the guys who did Fire Emblem.
Yeah, intelligent systems.
And they have the company that does the Paper Mario series, which I think is also the Fire Emblem company. Yeah, I think it's intelligent. Yeah. And I think they also make the Mario and Luigi games. I would reach over and check the case that I have to the left of me, but I'm not going to do that. Or am I going to do it?
No.
No, I won't. I don't want to mess up the... But you know what?
Straight up like, no.
You know, watch this. He's doing it.
Oh,
he's getting up. He's doing it. What do we got here? Who's it made by?
I think it's intelligent.
I can't see it.
Steve
it's
is
nowhere
blind.
to be seen.
Steve is blind.
No, it just says Nintendo.
Oh, okay. Well,
it's developed by Alpha Dream.
Oh, okay.
I forget who that is. They make something cool though.
All right.
Fuck, I'm not gonna put it back right.
Okay.
It's taking too long. Shit. Okay. The case that I keep my games in.
Yeah, that was a closet drawer opening.
Sorry, but I remember that they make something really awesome. Alpha Dream. I don't remember. I'll put it in. I'll throw it up on the screen.
Yeah.
Like whatever the game is that they make. But
who's the guys that do like the Mario Tennis stuff? Like, is it Level 5? Is that what they're called?
Next Level Games, I think.
Is it?
Isn't it? Do I have a? No, I don't.
Is it?
I don't remember. See, now I usually know this shit. I don't.
I know.
Next Level Games makes something in the sports area, and you also have there's a guys that make Mario Strikers. I forget their.
No, those guys though. That's what I'm saying. Like those.
You know what? I'm gonna do another reach. I'm gonna reach.
Reach.
I have it right here. What do we got? Mario Strikers. Next Level Games.
There we go.
Okay, yeah. Sorry. I was right.
All right.
How about that?
Sorry.
Next Level
I was
Games.
just mixing up the names in my head because I know who Level 5 games are, and they're not associated with Nintendo. But Next Level Games, I feel really sad for the Metroid Prime Federation Force.
Oh, yeah.
Because they're the ones working on that. And obviously, like, I totally understand the reaction. Like, I'm not even much of a Metroid fan, but, like, I feel...
Oh, yeah.
I feel their pain.
I feel it because, like, it's so much worse than the Animal Crossing thing. And, like, I'm not even that crazy in Animal Crossing, but I feel this deep pain for the Animal Crossing thing because I was actually getting hyped for, like, a Wii U Animal Crossing. And they dropped that. I'm like, no!
But that's what's so hard, though, because, like,
that's what I said. Like the Metroid pain is so much worse
Animal Crossing
because
had like a game on the 3DS.
Like at least we have games that's been consistent. Like Metroid, it's been gone.
Yeah, no, yeah, because
the last game we got was Other End.
Yeah, from what I can.
See, it's not fair because the only Metroid game I've played and beaten is Super Metroid, which I love the shit out of. And I gotta play Metroid Prime, but like, I feel like I'll always be on that other spectrum of the Metroid fans, like the side-scroller 2D ones, because that's kind of what Metroid is.
You got to give Prime a chance.
Oh, I know. I'm saying I know I'll dig Prime, but like because
like, it's one of those things
dudes
where
who are so heavily
kinda...
on the side of like Link to the Past and Zelda 1. You know?
But I don't know. I've heard Metroid isn't quite as much because like Prime was one of those things where
Prime looked like they took the 2D game design of Super Metroid and like put it in the 3D really.
Yeah, like it seems like one of the
but that's kind of how Zelda in the 3D sense was too. Like it almost feels like. That's what kind of reminds me of like the transition from what I can tell from Metroid Prime, because it feels like they gave it a bit of a cinematic vibe too with Metroid Prime, and that's kind of what they did with Zelda when they put it in the 3D.
Yeah, but for a lot of people, they're like that transition was very clean from what I've heard. Yeah. Like there are the people that.
Well, I had like Metroid Prime as a kid, but it was just too fucking hard and scary as a child. Yeah,
that's a game like we talk about games that are designed for a little bit of an older generation gamer, and that's
true.
That's one of those games. Like if you're an 8-year-old trying to figure that shit out, you ain't.
Well, you're not gonna have a good time. I always talk to you about this. I say like Nintendo makes games that are okay for children. They don't make children's games. They make games that children can enjoy.
Yeah,
but
that's usually. But Metroid is not one of those.
Because like just try to beat a Zelda game as like an 8-year-old. Like that's. It's hard. Like it's rough. Like you can.
Yeah,
but it takes you so much longer.
Yeah, there still is like some level of brain.
It sounds like such a douchey comment, but like when I think of children's game design, I think of like Call of Duty because it's just so simple, so easy to grasp.
Yeah, well, when I think of children's game design,
it's weird. It's like the game design is childish, but like the subject matter isn't. You know, and it's like this weird, like I don't know, like contradiction, I guess.
Yeah, well, it's like if you were playing Zelda and like you had this massive arrow on the map and it's saying, go here, this is where this thing is.
Well, they kind of do in a sense, like they throw a thing on the mini-map and it's like...
Yeah, no, but I'm talking about like every moment, like say you're in a dungeon and like,
well, that'd be lame.
This door... Yeah, but games do that.
Yeah.
And it's like,
well,
people don't realize...
It's super lame.
Yeah, people don't realize that, like, that's where the enjoyment comes from. Like, games don't necessarily have to be super hard. Yeah, like your brain just working in those situations connects you more to the world. Like it doesn't have to be blazing hard like Bloodborne or something like that, which games like that are cool.
Yeah.
But like
every now and then you want like a challenge like that, you know? Like every now and then like you want a game to kick your ass.
Yeah.
But like every now and then you want to just relax and play some Journey or something.
Yeah, but like still like use your brain to like a
it's
little
like
bit
Journey,
of an
like
extent.
you have to use your brain, like, you know, because you gotta like for the first bit, for example, like if anyone's played Journey, like you basically like, you know, the little fabric that you have to like collect it and it creates the bridge. Yeah. You have to walk around and you have to like figure out that that's what you have to do. You know? They don't tell you like hold circle to do it.
Arrow. Do you know what I mean?
Like you go on a journey and they're like you hit X to float and you hit circle to do the little blast radius thing, and then it shows you that it has an effect on the fabric shit, and then it's like go.
Yeah, like that's such an immersion breaker, and just everybody happens to do it because every developer has this idea in their head that, or every game studio has this idea in their head that just the average gamer are idiots. I'm not gonna.
Well, yeah,
I'm not gonna judge.
I mean, Igor after he goes into this a lot with the Mega Man sequelitis, like like the whole like the modern game devs think we're all retarded, and if you somehow haven't seen that video, what the fuck are you doing? Like, watch that video. It's like the best video on YouTube. Like, I think that's like one of the best videos on YouTube. Yeah. Like that people have brought out. Oh, yeah, when Igor after used to make good shit. Shots fired. I'm taking shots at Igor after.
No one's gonna watch this.
Yeah,
we go back.
No, we get big like later. Like Igor after he finds it, he's so pissed. Like he's like, "Who do you think you are? You fucking sellout, Igor after." Fuck you. Alright, we're moving past that. No, it just bugs me out because he used to make such good content. Like he used to do the animations, and then he did sequelitis. Everything he did was hype, and now he's just like Game Grumps, and I'm busy. Yeah. You're not fucking busy. You're not busy, dude. Do you wanna how I know you're not busy? Because we're doing what you're doing right now, minus the game, and this takes 30 minutes out of our day. So fuck you. And he doesn't even edit it. We edit it, and it takes like 10 seconds to edit. Okay, so moving on.
I'm moving on.
Weebcast. I don't want to use Weebcast to roast people. I want to use Weebcast to talk about Weeb.
Yeah, this isn't about our anger.
Yeah, like where were we on?
Sorry, we're talking about games. Just big old arrow.
Oh yeah, no. Here, see, I love me some BioShock because it creates like this super immersive environment, but it bothers me because throughout the whole game you have an arrow. Yeah. Like pointing, and it bumps me out. Like the game's really great, but the arrow kills me because you could totally figure out where to go, no problem without that arrow. It's so because they tell you it's like, oh, go here, and there's like signs and shit, like because the game's actually designed.
Yeah, exactly. Properly. Like it's designed in the game world. It's not just this thing that's designed to bring you out of the game with a big old arrow.
Like the other day when I booted up Morrowind when I was over at our buddy Garrett's, and like. They tell you to you just go in your journal. It's like go to the next town over, and you go and you just follow some road signs, and you find yourself.
Yeah,
there.
like that's like Tales of Symphonia, where like there's certain parts of the game where it's like there's this place to northeast of here, and then you're just like, oh wow, and then like just the simple brain process. Like people don't think about it that much, but it's just the simple brain process of oh man, I'm gonna go northeast. And I thought to go northeast. I didn't get somebody to go northeast.
Yeah, it's lame when there's
have a big old arrow going towards there. It's just you would think that as a human being with a brain, you would be like, oh, maybe I should go northeast.
Well, we have all the tools available to figure out to go north.
Yeah, with our brain, we have the tools available. like those arrows that are on the screen are already in our heads. We don't need to see it again.
We're not fucking retarded.
On the screen.
Like, it's like, guy can just tell you to go northeast, and then you're like, let's just rough out where northeast is. Yeah, let's go. Like, when we were playing RuneScape, that one day way back when we went back to play RuneScape Classic, they basically tell you, like, go to, I think it's like Varrock, right? Yeah. And then, like, you just follow the road signs.
Yeah, and you just go.
And you end up at Varrock, like, whoa, crazy.
Yeah, and you're like, oh
my god.
Solid.
And then if you don't end up there, you're like, maybe I should go the other way. Yeah. And then eventually you fucking end up there. Yeah. And then you feel good because you found it yourself.
Yeah, because, like, what you're doing is that, like, obviously, sure, you're pressing the buttons and you're moving the stick to go to the place that the game is telling you to go. Like, if they're putting a big arrow in front of you. But, like, at that point, you're no longer playing the game.
Modern games, they're just too scared to frustrate people because we, like, especially, like, our modern society now, everyone has such a low attention span with shit like Vine and Facebook. Like, we get everything, like, fucking so snappy at us.
Oh, yeah.
Where everyone's so scared that you'll get lost for a second, you'll turn the game off. Yeah. Like, that's what they're so scared about, but it's just, like...
Yeah, everything's designed to be just in your face.
Yeah, and it sucks because now that they do that, everything's like that. So now we're so accustomed to everything just coming to us so fast. And we have shit like the internet. Like, we want to figure out, like, oh, man, what does that, like, word mean or something? You just Google it really quick, and it's in your face. Yeah. Like you ever find yourself just sitting there and the internet's, like, not loading, and you're, like, pissed off?
Yeah, you're pissed off.
It's just like, why am I angry about this?
Yeah, no, I try to, like, calm myself down sometimes, because, like, whenever
you're sitting there, like, fucking low!
Yeah, I have this new thing where I literally just count to 10. Like, it is 10 seconds.
Yeah.
I close my eyes and count to 10. I'm like, calm the fuck down, Brandon. It's 10 seconds.
I just imagine you just
and then
so
you can go and,
like...
No, there's so many times
No,
where
it's
I'm
just like,
there, I'm like,
another
man.
example, like when we went to export the video, because I was like, yo, it's doing 720p, so it doesn't take as long. And Brandon was like, dude, what the fuck? Let's just get the 1080p quality. Why not?
That's the thing I argued. I'm like, we're not even, like, we're not the ones actually doing the work.
There.
The computer is. We're not even sitting there, though. We're not even sitting there watching anything. We can be doing something else while the computer works for us just a tad bit longer.
And granted, you did sway my opinion, because it is nice when you full screen it, it's 1080p, you know? You're welcome.
Yeah.
People watching. Actually, no, not you're welcome. You say you're welcome, because you have given...
You're welcome. I did this. Yeah, I know there's some freaks out there that just love to open it up in 1080p and just see those smooth lines.
Yeah. Oh, that nice little logo that I made in 10 seconds. You're welcome, guy. You can look at that in 1080p. Yo, in due time, I'm going to back us into a corner. I'm going to make fire art.
Ooh.
I'm going to put time into it. And I'm going to, like, theme it to what we talked about.
Yeah.
So, due time, look out for that.
Can we totally become one of those guys that just draws hentai and then just puts it straight up on the thumbnail, and it's just every single thumbnail for every single pause? Yeah, it's just clickbait.
But it's cool because no one can really get that mad at us, because like I drew the hentai. Yeah. So like I had to work hard.
Yeah, you know, that's fair.
To get the clicks.
But we go even further, and like we make the titles, you know, what everybody does, like boobs in paradise, like all caps and like exclamation mark.
Is anal okay for everyone?
Yeah. Rape ? And then we show. Do you see those? Okay, I'm sorry. Totally like just
Nintendo sucks.
No, like I mean, like the thumbnails where like it's obviously like supposed to be this bad that like it just shows us how shallow we can get. Where we'll literally like I saw a thumbnail. I don't know where it was. But it was, the title was like rape ? And like it just had like this girl in this like provocative situation, and I was like,
it's like, well, now I want to know.
Yeah, obviously, exactly, and like obviously everybody would be
Let's see if this terrible fate,
rape. You horrible people clicking on rape videos.
See if this terrible fate came upon this woman.
Yeah, like I see that with everything, and just things that aren't even related to that at all. Like it could just be stupid.
I don't know.
Yeah, you see those Vine, like, best of Vines compilations on YouTube,
and it always has a very, like...
is a girl in a swimsuit.
Yeah, and it's just like, oh, shit. And then, like, one video comprises of the girl. Sometimes the picture that's there isn't even part of the video.
Oh, yeah, you just need a butt shot.
That used to be, like, I remember I was reading, there used to be a big problem on YouTube, because YouTube used to, like, put your videos up based on how many people viewed it.
Yeah.
So, like, it didn't matter if someone clicked on it and clicked away immediately.
Yeah.
So, like, I heard... I was reading somewhere that used to be a big problem on YouTube. People used to really do like clickbaity, like tip.
Yeah, people still do.
Oh yeah, people do. But it used to be even a bigger problem because it was like a fucking go-to. It was just a surefire strategy that could never fail.
Yep. Like,
oh man, we derailed from Weeb.
No, that's fine.
We are Keep it Weeb. Keep it Weeb.
Keep it Weeb.
Keep it fucking Weeb.
That is Weeb.
You know, like I said, anything that interests us. I guess like. You know, I feel like it's fine to talk about YouTube because that's kind of like the place that we're coming at you on. It's YouTube. Like we rely on YouTube to come at the people. 1 second. How long have we been going for? Oh, we've only been going for 20 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. What the hell are you
26 minutes. Yeah. So, I'm thinking, is there any like pressing weeb matters that are on my mind at the moment?
Pressing weeb matters.
Yeah, there's nothing really like crazy in my.
Pressing. We're still waiting for like the NX, Nintendo NX.
Oh yeah, no.
And when that's drops, gonna be cool. We will have things to talk about.
I wonder what they're gonna do. Like, I wonder if they're gonna keep a screen-based controller. Because like,
I don't even.
It's weird in my head. I don't like it because it's so new. But when you use it, it's actually really fucking awesome. I got the gamepad in my hand, by the way, right now. But like, it's like when you hold it, it's actually rather nice, you know. And like when I was playing Twilight HD. And like Wind Waker, it's really good in Wind Waker. But like the fact that you can have the mini map right there, real nice and big.
Yes.
It makes it, and you can just change your items on the fly and stuff like that without pausing the game. It's nice.
Yeah. I don't even know what the NX is going to be though. Honestly.
Like it's
I don't
really
know if
slick
it's
in Wind Waker though, with the treasure thing. But yeah, enough about the gamepad.
No, that's fine. Like,
I wonder.
I don't even know if
like what I wonder is because like I know it's going to be Wii U backwards compatible. I know that they're going to do that because they just. And I wonder if like I'll be able to plug this in the gamepad, which I'm holding in my hand, into my NX.
Yeah, because I think they're gonna sell the Wii U gamepad separately when the NX comes.
Well, that's what I think they're gonna do. I think they're gonna reproduce because I already know what they're gonna do. It just makes perfect sense for them to bring out Wii U games, like, because you realize how they did the Nintendo Select thing.
Yeah.
And it's like $29 to get Pikmin 3 now. I don't know how much it is in the U.S. because we're Canadian.
Ooh, cat's out of the bag the second time.
Cat's out of the bag for the second time. Lost 10,000 subscribers.
And gone.
I don't even know, but yeah, they basically brought out a bunch of Wii U games, 3DS games and stuff cheap again. Mm-hmm. But I know they're going to do it because what I think is with Zelda U, I feel like they're going to... I don't think they're going to make an actual NX version. I feel like it's going to be like... I feel like they're going to market it on the box, like also works with NX type of thing.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, because like... So. Like, I could see them doing something like that, because they kind of backed themselves in this terrible, terrible corner. Yeah. Because their marketing is so bad. Like,
yeah, no, because their marketing was so
Nintendo
bad.
3DS, like, what the fuck is that?
Their marketing was so bad with the Wii U. It's just, you couldn't use that
People didn't
brand
even
again.
know it was new.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying, because the new president was talking about this, where he was saying that, like, people needed a reason to switch over to the next console. Like, it's the Wii, and everybody bought the Wii. Everybody has a Wii that's just collecting dust at this moment. Shouldn't be, because
everybody has a Wii, because it's way fucking...
Xenoblade.
There's a lot of... It's weird. There's a lot of good games on the Wii that a lot of people didn't quite get to.
Yeah.
So, like, you should definitely, like, brush the dust off your Wii and play, like, Fire Emblem, fucking Xenoblade Chronicles.
Fragile Dreams.
Yeah, there's multiple games that definitely look like they're worth your time. The new Punch-Out game looks pretty good, too. Like, just there's a lot of shit that I kind of like, that I still have in my backlog now, because, like, I kind of let my Wii collect dust as well. I sold my Wii, actually. Yeah. And then I got a new one back, and then I hacked it, and then... yeah. Okay. I don't...
Bastard!
See, if they have it on the eShop, I'll buy it. Like, Punch-Out, I'll just buy that, because they brought it out. But it's like, yeah, if you give me no choice, like... I'm not going to go and pay $140 to get a used Fire Emblem. Like, I'm not even supporting Nintendo at this point. The money doesn't... They've already got the money because that guy bought it when it was new. So, like, I don't feel bad, borrowing these games from the internet. Exactly. Unless I can actually buy it from Nintendo.
Yeah.
Like, I hacked the Wii to play Xenoblade Chronicles.
Yeah, because Xenoblade...
many moons ago.
Yeah, because the Xenoblade Chronicles dropped in price. Like, you can actually get the physical copy on the Wii for, like, maybe... like, $50 now. Yeah.
See, but like now, I'm gonna buy it.
Yeah, before it was like $100 minimum, like used.
Yeah,
and like
because that is a definite must to have in my collection. But yeah, back in the day, it was like, I think it was like $110 when we first looked at it.
Yeah, and I was just sitting there, I'm like, I really want to play this game, but I don't have $110.
And then I was like, I'm hacking the Wii, and then I beat it and everything, and then they're like, oh shit, we're bringing it out legally. But the thing is also, I don't want to play that shitty fucking 3DS port of it. The game, like, it is a console game. Like, I could not imagine playing that on such a small screen. Like, I actually had to sit closer to my TV than I do when I play most games, because there's so much detail on the screen. Like, I'd be squinting at my 3DS screen the whole time I'm playing it. Yeah, and the graphics are downgraded and stuff. Like, it's just the Wii version is the true version to play. Yeah, like I'm happy that people can access it now.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it's actually such a solid game.
Yeah, because it just kind of went under... Like, it didn't go under the radar that much, but, like, it still was...
Like, that game is definitely in my top 10, I think, after I let it settle.
Just
the soundtrack is so good. Yeah, you gotta play that soonish.
Yeah, I gotta get on that.
That is definitely a good one. That's a fucking good one.
It's a good one, guy.
It's so good, guy.
But yeah.
I don't even know.
Sammy Sosa.
You know what? Okay. We're gonna go for a couple more minutes. We'll bring this sucker to a close.
Of course. You know what should we? Let's talk about one more thing. Actually.
Yeah, let's hit the closing. The fucking closing topic. I don't even know. Yeah. How we should close.
I don't know.
I'm trying to think, because like we covered a lot of Weeb in such a short time.
We did.
We've gotten more efficient at covering Weeb.
Exactly.
Because
this is more of a strictly Weeb kind of thing.
We're keeping it Weeb. Yeah. Keep it Weeb. Mm-hmm. Peak the levels. Yeah. Really fuck up their ears.
Yeah. No, that's fine. Okay.
I'm trying to think of a pressing Weeb. Oh yeah. Fucking Monster Hunter. The fucking new one coming out.
Yes. So yeah, I got into Monster Hunter with Monster Hunter 4, and
that we did. You got deeper into it than I did.
I got deeper into it than Steve, because Steve's hands really.
Yeah, it's really fucked up.
But
tendonitis. Yeah, but it's not fun. Yo, if you ever feel pain in your hand, just stop. It's not fucking worth it. Stretch it out. Get some ice. It's not worth it.
I'm sorry, out of context, that's hilarious, but not...
Sorry, it's not worth it.
It's not worth it. If it hurts your hand, just stop it.
Yeah, It's not worth the climax. It ain't worth it. I know in the moment it is, but it's not worth it. No, if you're ever ripping a game really hard, you just stop. Like, honestly. Please, for the love of God.
But yeah, so I ended up
and I love it because they won't stop.
No.
And then they'll come back to like, oh, you told me.
You got me.
But sorry.
I put in like 120 hours.
I put in
like
30.
A really short period of time. It was like 110 hours. Yeah. And I'm at this point now where I did take a break, so I'm probably just going to wait till Monster Hunter Generations.
Yeah, when that comes out, we got to make a pact to like make it to the highest level. Like
we do.
Monster Quest and shit, yeah. Like, I'm down to get super deep into that game. Looks so sick.
Yeah, that Monster Hunter is one of those games.
It looks like it's getting better every time, because 4 was actually a seriously noticeable improvement.
No, that's what I'm saying, because Monster Hunter...
Like, environmental design and everything.
Yeah, like, on a surface level, you look at Monster Hunter, you go, oh, man, they didn't change anything. Like, if you looked at the trailer, and you'd be like, oh, man, this is the same game. But, from what I can tell, because I've played a little bit... Like, I've played, like, a touch of 3. I've seen Monster Hunter 3 get played, and I've seen Monster Hunter 4.
Yeah.
There's so many things that they build up. They build up the details, and they build up just the small mechanics. Like, they know what they are as Monster Hunter, and they don't change themselves. They innovate themselves. Yeah. They evolve themselves.
Well, the one thing I gotta really bring up though is just that the game just looks so gorgeous for 3DS.
Oh yeah, I know.
Like, oh my god, like just a bit like when you walk in the little forest area and the like. Little flower petals fly by, and the soundtrack's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
You can tell they prioritize like what's important. Like they really focus on the gameplay.
Yeah,
and
we're
making
talking
like
about
super
this.
deep mechanics. Like, there's so much shit you can do in Monster Hunter.
It's just weird because I don't trust Capcom as a company.
Yeah, like I already know if it's slid on over to the PS4, they downgrade it.
Yeah, if it was on the PS4, it would be one of those things where more of the money would go into. Yeah. Like, oh shit,
like visuals,
we need to make glossy armor kind of thing. So, like, that's why they can have such an amazing art style on the 3DS, because developing for the 3DS isn't super expensive.
I really hope the NX, like, takes off in it, and they kind of move to that X, you know?
Yeah.
Because I know, like, as long as it's on Nintendo, there won't be any selling out.
Hopefully.
Because Nintendo's, like, this beautiful, safe place
for
good game design.
I tend to think
I have a lot of faith in Nintendo.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's fucking... You know what? Let's just bring this motherfucker to a close.
Sure.
So you've joined fucking Kid Wittee and Hugrazy, Steve and Brandon on episode 2 of Weeb.
Hugrazy and Brandon.
We're gonna catch you next week because we're keeping on a weekly schedule. We don't know the exact day. We're gonna rough out a day. You know what? The next one we upload, that'll be the day that it always gets uploaded on. So fucking catch us then, bro.
That's not much of a promise, Doc.
What?
No, okay, don't worry about it.
You know? Oh shit! Yeah, we need a closing anime quote.
Of course we do.
That we do. You know, our game quote, it's my birthright. From fucking Exilia. We're out. Oh, we're here again. We're here at that awkward. Are you?
Gotta get warm again. Helping it all, Steve.
So I'm gonna start it because the first topic is Fire Emblem Fates.
No, it's not.
It's the only thing that's on my mind at the moment.
We don't have a lot of.
Yeah, I mean you can go about it for like 5 minutes.
No, we can go about it for like 30 seconds because like neither
of us have played. Which Fire Emblem Fates are you gonna get?
I've played one Fire Emblem game. You've played like a quarter of one.
Yeah.